Attaboy. Nobody's fell out yet. Oh, yeah. Somebody will lock their knees. You watch. There'll be somebody will lock their knees.
You told Johnny not to do that, right?
Johnny knows. His knees ain't locked. They'll lock their knees. You'll see one of them kind of start to...
Yeah.
And then, bam! They get right back up.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see standing before you tonight the cadets of the Crhs High School NJROTC. Throughout the year, we do a number of special events and awards, and a special one that we would like to present tonight would be to Cadet Oriana Myers. Would Cadet Oriana Myers report front and center, please? The Cadet of the Month is selected from the Naval Science 1 class by the upper class in the unit. Nominations are taken monthly and presented before the senior staff by the platoon commanders. Ms. Myers is receiving this award for the month of October, based on her outstanding performance in academics, athletics, and drill. Our cadet for the month of September was Cadet Jessica Rummel. Congratulations to our awardees. Ladies and gentlemen, our next award tonight is indeed a very special award. And in fact, this award is the highest award that can be given in the NJROTC program. Would Cadet Heather Blower please report front and center? The Naval Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps Area Manager takes great pride in presenting the Meritorious Achievement Ribbon to Cadet Petty Officer First Class Heather Blower, Naval Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps, for services as set forth in the following citation. For meritorious achievement while serving as a cadet at Crhs River High School's Naval Junior ROTC unit on 18 September 2011. While at work as a waitress, Cadet Blower had a customer who collapsed following an obstructed airway. Cadet Blower recognized the symptoms, summoned advanced life support by calling for an ambulance, and began the steps of CPR. After several attempts, she was able to clear the airway and restore breathing to the now unconscious man. Her quick, decisive actions applied in an appropriate manner are credited with saving this man's life. It is noted that even though there were others present, she was the only one to step forward and take charge as required. Her actions are to be commended and are in keeping with the highest traditions of the Naval Service. Through her outstanding accomplishments, Cadet Petty Officer First Class Blower reflected great credit upon herself, her unit, her school, and the NJROTC program. Given this day by DP Abear, Commander U.S. Navy, NJROTC Area 7 Manager.
Damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't figured it out yet, I think I have the absolute best job in the world because I get a chance to work with these fine cadets every day. This program is a nationwide program. We're one of only about a little over 600 schools, I think the Navy has, across the country. But what you see standing before you is the future of our country. And you can be quite proud of what you have standing here in front of you. Tonight I would like to introduce our Area 7 manager. Commander Hebert retired from the Navy after 29 years in the aviation community, and for the last 9 years he has served as the Area 7 manager for the Navy's JROTC program. Ladies and gentlemen, Commander Hebert.
Thank you, Commander Walker. Good evening. So how do they look to you? All right, if you're a veteran, please stand up. You know this was coming. My job is to hand out goodies this Halloween for you guys. How about a round of applause for our greatest generation of folks? Thank you. Now there's a special group, at least they think so, United States Marines. If there are any Marines here, please stand up. Happy birthday, Marine! Is it 338 years? Last Thursday? Oh, I was close. I was off. Thank you for being here. In fact, your unit is, well, you'll see why they're such a good unit here in a second, but it doesn't happen by luck. It happens because, A, they're great cadets, but they're great cadets because you're here tonight. I got to tell you, this is one of the biggest crowds I've seen for one of these things. I think we ought to do these evening parades every year here at Crystal River. What do you think? Good deal. I'd like to thank your principal. He's been here 3 years. Mr. McCoy has done one awesome job, and one of the reasons you're going to see the award I'm about to present to your cadets rests solely on his shoulders. He is a great player in this program, and the support you get from your front office is absolutely astounding. So, Mr. McCoy, thank you for what you do for this program and our Navy. I think Senior Chief Sparkman has done a pretty good job up there. What do you think?
Pizza.
And of course, Commander Wayne Walker, who's a product of this program and this high school, has done an okay job too. Now, Rear Admiral McLeod, he's not from here. He's from way up north. But I think he lives here for the rest of his life now. And he's part of this program. He's part of our VFW and veterans groups. Rear Admiral McLeod, you'll hear from him in just a second, so I'm going to be very brief, but thank you, sir, for being here. Now, you got one of the greatest awards we can give a cadet. That's an individual award. When Heather got that Meritorious Achievement Ribbon, obviously, for saving a life, you can't, how do you value that? You cannot, of course. But honestly, when I wrote that award out yesterday for her, I was thinking, okay, she saved a life, but you know, there was some part of that award that even, I think, is more outstanding in a sense. And that is she acted. I think there were about a dozen people in that restaurant, and she was the first on the scene to do something, and she acted without hesitation. I think that alone deserves this award all by itself. And finally, I'll let you be the judge because I'm about to tell you what I think about your unit. But how do you think they've done this year? If you look at the guidon that the guidon bearer is holding right now, you see a lot of blue and yellow ribbons on that thing. That means your unit has been recognized every year since I've been here as either a Unit Achievement Award winner or a distinguished unit. Now, your cadets will tell you that those are great awards. But I'll tell you this, the blue ones are better than the yellow ones. And last year, your unit restored itself after a 6-year absence back to the blue one. Cadet Commanding Officer Mance, front and center, please.
Thank you, Commander Hebert. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed an honor tonight for me to bring before you Rear Admiral McLeod. Rear Admiral McLeod served on active duty from 1956 to 1983. Having served on ships and duty stations around the world, he retired as the Chief of the Navy's Dental Corps. That means he was the Navy's top dentist and was the first director of the healthcare operations. He remains active in community and in Veterans Affairs. I'd like you all to please help me welcome to the podium Rear Admiral McLeod.
Thank you, thank you. Well, I was told to be brief, so I'll be brief. I want you to know that it's a pleasure to watch these young people, and it's all because of the parents and support from the community. And as you all know, we have a great community, military honorees, always honored in this community of Citrus County. We've won so many awards. Many of these veterans you see here have been in the schools all week, and last week, visiting classrooms, and we're all impressed with the quality of education in this county. And so it's my pleasure to be here and see these young people. And I have to tell you that my first experience as a division officer on an aircraft carrier with the medical department was not as good as I would have been if I had gone to an ROTC unit like this. I had my division up on the bow of the flight deck, and I was told to open ranks. So I looked, and I took my 3 steps, and I figured I was going in to drink if they opened ranks. So I thought, what would they do if I was a real division officer? And I figured it out, have them about face, open ranks, and about face again. And I was doing okay until they told me I had to take them horizontally to the number 2 elevator. So what I did was I dismissed them and we regrouped. So I wish I had had some training like this. They look marvelous, and it's my pleasure to be here and to give these awards tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Admiral McLeod.